Most language learners don't struggle because they lack motivation. They struggle because they've been practicing the wrong things. If you've ever felt like you know hundreds of words and you still can't hold a conversation, you're not alone. I've been learning Chinese, and I've eventually realized there were three habits holding me back without me even noticing. Today, I'm going to share those three habits and what I started doing instead. First step, learn vocabulary for your life. Let me explain. Most of these language learning apps teach everybody the same words. The problem is you're not everybody. A chef might want to learn words about ingredients, different foods, recipes. A gamer might want to learn different new game titles, different genres, different controls. A fitness expert might want to learn different workouts and things about that. You want to learn words about the stuff you normally talk about in English. That's when it becomes less studying, more speaking. 我可以聊我最喜欢的食物，我锻炼，大学课程，还有学中文，因为我特意学的这些单词。You don't have to abandon the apps altogether, especially if you're a very new beginner. But you need to think about the stuff that you talk about, because eventually you're going to be having somebody else's conversation, and the language is supposed to be made your own so that you can use it to project your own thoughts and your own ideas with others. But how do you actually use these words, Thomas? Well, let me tell you. This is tip 2. Stop memorizing and stop just doing exercises. Start creating. Start building sentences. Most beginners think learn word, and you're on your way to be fluent, but almost like catching Pokemon. But it's not like that at all. The hard part is putting them together. It's the creation aspect. And it's, in a way, it's kind of an art. It's like when a painter uses colors to create something more profound than each color individually. If he just painted the whole thing one color or another color, it wouldn't be that deep. It wouldn't have that much meaning, but it's the way you put them together. So you need to be practicing how can you put this together in a way that's interesting. Maybe you could start with something simple and then work your way up. You could start with the word for running. In Chinese, it's 跑步. You start with something simple. 我喜欢跑步。我昨天录了5公斤. And then just add things like condiments on top of each other until you get something that sounds more impressive. The words don't become useful when you just recognize them. They become useful when you can use them. But Thomas, I feel awkward about sounding awkward or stupid. Well, guess what? Thing is, you're probably gonna have to sound a little stupid for a while. You know, babies are one of the best language learners. And it's because they don't worry about sounding stupid when they're going to make a mistake. They just keep hammering at it. And then eventually they start to sound like you and me. If anybody hears you or you're speaking with a native, they probably understand because, you know, you're learning their language. They probably, if you're an English speaker, they probably know your language, so they should understand. But that is the way. The obstacle, the awkward, bumpy road, that is the way. There's no shortcut over that part. If there is a shortcut, it's having a good attitude. think that can apply to a lot more things than languages. I'm not fluent yet. I still struggle. But it's these 3 key ideas that allow me to have conversations today that would have been impossible a few months ago. And I put a lot of work into this video. So if this helped you in any way, shape, or form, leave a like and let me know what's helping you on your language journey. Maybe you have some advice to share as well, and I'd love to see it. All right, that's all for now. I'll see you.